So I'll be taking 5 sessions this week. Okay. So from Monday to Friday. So whatever the doubts you have related to job searching, okay, and what I can take, what I can say is like preparing CV, preparing portfolio, upgrading your. So we can have few things like about interviews, okay, and tool test, okay, and then LinkedIn profile building, LinkedIn, and we can have like Naukri profile building, okay, and approaching people, for example, approaching for job, we can have this one, and CV preparation, okay, and then portfolio preparation we have, okay. So we have this much of things like interviews, tool test, profile building, approaching for job, CV preparation, portfolio preparation, and if you have any other, you know, things to update or any other topic we need to add, we can. Okay. So I will just rearrange these things. So first thing I will do is, okay, CV preparation. If you check, so the first thing can be CV preparation. Second thing I will, explain as portfolio. Okay, portfolio preparation. And the third one, like once we created this one, then we will update our LinkedIn profile. Okay, Naukri profile. Only two. If you want to, we can build Naukri Gulf profile also. Okay. So what is done? Like you can check out that CV preparation is done, LinkedIn and portfolio preparation. So preparation things are done, and we will add maybe like, for example, approaching. So the next thing is like approaching. Okay, and then the interview. Okay, and then the tool test. So we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So already, I explained all the things during the sessions for you people, and still there are different people, especially these sessions are for those who, didn't get job. So, I told you like always I try to, check what is happening, what mistakes you're doing. Okay. So we need to just cross check. But even after this one, if you're not upgrading the things, then I cannot do anything. Okay. Nobody can do spoon feeding. Like, what is the meaning of spoon feeding? Okay, feed with a spoon completely. Provide with so much help or information that they do not need to think for themselves. We can do, in this way. Everybody needs to do some struggle, and everybody is doing the struggle. Okay, including me, every other, whatever. If you take this person also, who is like owner of any company, he also always, tries to do the struggle. Even I'm doing. You need to also do it. So nobody can get spoon feeding. That is one thing. Okay. So you need to always try and hope for the best. Okay. Anyways, so if you check here, so if anybody wants to add any topic here or any suggestions, if we have, we can just change. Okay. Just 1 minute, please. Okay, I'm sorry. So if anybody wants to change the topics, okay, they can, because this is uh meeting guest cannot, we cannot allow. Okay. Just one moment. Okay. So you can check out. So like first we will discuss the CV preparation, and then portfolio, and then profile building. Okay. Profile building, and then how to approach for the job. And then we have like, I will just, try to create some simulation where you will feel like, for example, you got the, or I got the interview, and I will show you like how I will face the interview. And after the interview, maybe the company will give me tool test, and how I will just create the tool test and submit it. Okay. So this scenario, we can create from preparing the CV until submitting it. Okay. So let's see first how we can prepare the CV. Okay. Whatever the things, we are creating, always try to take the sample. Don't create anything from your side. And always you should be trying to improve it. Okay. Don't, for example, feel whatever we have, whatever we created, that is, for example, 100% correct. No, everything cannot be 100% correct. Okay. So the things, we need to evolve, we need to update. Okay. So you can do one thing, take some CV samples. Okay. So nowadays, if you check, it happens, like if I post, for example, one job, a lot of messages, lot of, people, they will contact. So it's difficult for any company to upload any, post and give the response to all the candidates. And now today, like you see, I just posted for some positions. You see, I just got some messages. Okay. So if I post again, I will get more messages, more WhatsApp messages, more LinkedIn messages. And to now, like if I need to reply, it will be difficult, and unnecessary, messages I will get. Okay. Which are not relevant. I posted like I need, for example, I just added here, this is not related to BIM, it's related to design. So I want some candidates who knows the design, okay, for US projects, US row houses project. So basically it is like row houses, okay, in USA, if you check. So I want someone, for example, architect who knows about bylaws, who knows about the codes, okay, and also the structural designer and MEP engineer like that. Okay. So BIM work we will do, and the design work, these people will do. They will provide the design to, you see again, I'll get maybe more messages till evening. So it happens normally. Okay. For every, kind of position. One thing. So if you check here, how relevantly, you will apply, that is important, and how you will explain to the company, that is also important for us. Okay. So for these things, first of all, you need to uh, create the CV. Okay. If you check, so maybe we can search for again the same ATS CV sample. So we just checked out last time. ATS means, you know, like there is one software, okay, which runs on the ATS system. Okay. And if you check here, normally, if you check all the ATS friendly CVs, there is no, photo in that. There's no photo of yourself. It's simple CV with proper keywords. Okay, if it is possible, we can try to create the ATS as per the job requirement. You should check now here. Like for example, if any company deployed this kind of ATS system, so what they will do, you know, uh, whatever the CV they will get, they will just add that CV into the system. And for example, if anyone get, maybe we'll get a list of selected CVs and this which are not selected maybe. Okay. So you need to see here keywords. So as per the job requirements, you need to create your CV. Okay. That is important. You need to take the keywords. Let's see how we can prepare. Okay. So now to prepare ATS CV, we can have different applications. You can use Word, you can use, uh, but generally I use Illustrator, but easily you can use Word. Okay. But I think normally I'm not, using Word, but you can check out here. Can you get any ATS CV sample Word free download? What format? Let me check here. Can I get? Because if the CV and the portfolio, these are two important things, and your profile, if these things are not good, then you cannot get the interview. Okay. So the approach is very much important for everything. Whatever you want to get, approach is very much important. Second thing is trust. Okay. Either your approach should be strong or else the trust. So let me just download. I think this is free resume builder or something. So we have some samples. If you check, we can download, but I think it says me to add some email. Let me check. So I got one, Word format. Let me open this. Okay. So what we have here. Okay. I got one CV. You can check out. So what it says, optimize your resume to get more job interviews. This free resume templates helps you to write an ATS friendly resume. But how do you know what the hiring manager is looking for? What skills and experience should you list to show you are the best candidate? Okay. 1 minute. So what we have, job scans, resume scanner help you to optimize your resume. So maybe this is one part. Okay. So job scan, maybe you can try to check. So we got our CV. So what we can do is, okay, so what other it says, job scans, resume scanner helps you to optimize your resume for each job listing so that your application is more attractive to recruiters and hiring managers. An optimized resume leads to more responses, more interviews, and more offers for the jobs you really want. Honestly, it was like maybe this is one, user. Okay, within a week, I was absolutely flooded with contacts and people reaching out. It is a great tool that I can see it comes in searching for the job or something. Okay. So this is based on you apply, but if you have any connections and if you personally sending messages to, for example, any person at the time, if you include your photo, that is better. Okay. So normally we are not using any photo when we are applying for, in this way. For example, if I want to apply directly on through the LinkedIn, if I click here apply, what is happening? So I'm going to this WSP website. So here, if you check, maybe we will apply here for the BIM coordinator role. You see upload resume, name, email, country code. So if I apply in this way, maybe it will go to the ATS. But if you send message to any, person at the time, maybe they will just, don't add your CV to maybe, ATS, but it can be. But if you maintain this one, it's better. So what we have first, I think you can check out. The good thing is to now edit this CV. See, don't again repeat the same thing. You can try to add your own things, but try to understand what I'm doing is I'm just adding the name. Okay. Created my CV from last, many years. If you check, I will just add, my name here. Then what we have, president and CEO, manufacturing startups and turnarounds. Maybe this is like, so you see what they added here, global teams of 400 plus 300% revenue growth in 4 years. So maybe what we have is about the position. Okay. So maybe you can just change. Okay. Like here, maybe for example, I am like BIM consultant. So you can just change your position and I can maybe add, for example, BIM trainer. Okay. So we can add the company name, the BIM skills. And this one, if you want to, you can add something else, what you achieved, okay, last 4 years, or else you can add the total, number of experience, maybe 8+ years of experience, okay, in BIM implementation. So I will add in this one. Okay, BIM implementation, you can check. So next thing, what we have, city. So let me add, okay, state zip. So we can add state here. I'm just editing the existing one, but we can try to maybe, add some keywords as per our requirement. So you can add the, email and your LinkedIn. Okay. Your name may be here. If you want to add the link, that is also okay. So what is this summary? Include your target job title, industry, space, years of experience, highlight key achievements or career themes, maybe here. Okay. Then you have professional experience. I think these things, you can edit, but what it says 8 years. See, that is why, some persons, what they will do is they will try to, add the responsibility points by themselves. Okay. This one, for example. So you can maybe describe something about yourself and then you can add the points. And this is the, date wherever you worked. For example, you worked only in one company, like professional experience. For example, this is company one. Okay. Location, we can add job title, for example, BIM trainee. As I told you, like with the help of this one, you can get the job. But what some candidates, they will do is always I suggest, don't look for any salary, don't look for any position, don't look for any location, don't look for the companies also. But some people, they will not understand this one. Okay. So you need to take mentorship, only from one person. If you ask multiple people, then you know what happens. One person will tell you this one. I will say something, some other person will say something, then you will get stuck. Okay. So that is why always you should have one mentorship. Okay. If you want to accept, you can, otherwise you can maybe, search for other mentor, but don't have multiple people. Okay. So after creating the CVs, one mistake what we are doing is we are looking for the company first. Even this used to happen previously. Some candidates directly they will cross check about the company, how the company is, whether they are giving the salary on time or no, what is the type of work, everything. And then they will, you know, get ready for the interview. Okay, that is not good. So even if you search for all of these things, maybe you'll not get the interview then. So what we need to do is, always I suggest, don't look for one particular location here. Like I will look for only Bangalore. So I will filter here maybe the location and I will apply only for the Bangalore location. So maybe you will not get initially. Later, once you get the job, later you can think about the location, salary, position, other things. At least get one offer letter so that you can have, once you get the offer letter, then you will be having the confidence that I got this offer letter. Based on this, you will get more confidence and you can show this to other company also, that I have this offer letter, I have this, salary, I have this position, and this is the location of company. So based on this, if you apply to the other company, and there you can maybe Demand, you can demand any position, you can demand any salary, you can demand the location, anything. If you have at least one offer letter. Okay. But instead of this one, what we are doing, we are looking for the company, we are looking for the type of work, what are the people, okay, how many employees are there. Like nobody can give a guarantee with before interview, you will get the job. Okay. Even sometimes the interview will be good, but you will not get the response. It happens. So first of all, we should not be looking for any location. Apply for whatever the location you will get. Okay, just attend the interview, get the offer letter. Then you can decide whether to join or no. Okay, this is one thing. So what we are doing, we are preparing the CV based on this experience. Okay, so if you see what is our experience, for example, if you start training from November, so November to till, like you can add till what is your position as a BIM training. So how many months of experience you got now? Like from November if you start November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So you have now total of 8 months of experience, not 1 year. So you should add here till present. You can check this one. So you can add here company as the BIM skills. Okay. Be the BIM trainee, and here you can add. So you started from okay month, that is 11, and you can add 2023 till present, and you can add about that position here. Okay. So if you're not getting anything, you can try to take the keywords from the positions here on LinkedIn. Okay. And it happens, like I tell the candidates, if you're having 1 year of experience, you're applicable for 2 years also. Don't think, for example, 1 and 2 years is not applicable. Okay. It depends. For example, if any company is looking for a 2 years candidate, but 1 year candidate is capable of 2 years, then they will hire you. So you need to show the capability through the approach, through your profile. Okay, that is important. So this one you can add November to till, okay, as a BIM trainee, and parallelly, if you have any course done, the same thing you can add. But here what they did, education. So they just added companies, and again the company. Okay, what is this triple G? We cannot add. Okay, if you see here, the company you can add. Okay, responsibilities we will see later. This one, we can remove. Okay, company 4 you can remove. Company 3 you can remove. One moment. I don't know again. You should join with proper names. Okay. These things, we can remove this one. So now we got like education. So I guess if you prepare in this way, you're getting only one page of CV. Okay. So maybe you see, I just took one CV here. So you can maybe download this one. You can download this one. Okay. You have like work history, professional accomplishment, skills and strength. Here we don't have any skills, and always don't believe. For example, if I get this 8 years, that is 100% correct, because here I don't have any section to add skills, certifications, okay, any proper education. You're not getting much things. So if you want to, you can maybe include this. You can copy, for example, here above the professional experience, maybe you can add, you know, the education in the sense, you can add maybe the skills. Okay, you can add maybe the skills instead of education. You can mention here skills. Okay, or else try to get any other kind of format for ATS friendly. Okay, so skills, again, what to add in skills, you can check here. So I see some people, what they will add is like they'll start from Revit as a software. Okay, but they will add, for example, only Revit, and the second part they will add as Navisworks. Okay, So you can mention here Revit, for example, architecture. But again, how the companies are asking about the software name, the keyword. If you see here any BIM modeler, okay, if there is any structure or something, so they are asking Revit structures. So this is the keyword if you see here. So what they're asking: structures, concrete, steel, industrial, building, parametric, Revit family, Navisworks, Dynamo, scripting. So are you adding this kind of keywords or no? So you can maybe mention here, Revit structures. Second, first one is Revit architecture. Okay, one moment just. Okay, so you can add, but I think it's better to add the keywords. Okay, in bracket. Here in it is better to add the keywords so that you can at least, explain. Okay, if you check here, maybe you can explain here steel, okay, detailing, and then they're asking Revit family creation. So you can mention this also. Okay, like third point, you can add Revit family creation. So as a keyword. Okay, here in Revit structures, you can maybe mention steel, concrete, for example, rebar, okay, detailing like that. And here you can maybe mention in bracket, like, about architecture, okay, and you can mention interior, okay, landscape, detailing, okay, you can check. So then we have Navisworks. If you check here, they directly ask, like, Navisworks, I guess they didn't ask any detail. So you can take some keywords. We are having BIM Revit structure for one of our leading MNC infrastructure to join the growing team position based on Bangalore. BIM Revit structure, Bangalore, experience 5+. Okay. So they're asking experience, and you can add maybe this. So what are the other, companies? What keywords they're asking? So maybe the same thing you did during the training. So you can copy that, sentence, and you can maybe add in your CV. So the detailing can be, similar. Okay, you can try to check. So add the responsibilities like skills. Also, you can try to check what kind of keywords, they are using in the profile. Okay, in the jobs. The same thing you can try to add in CV. And again, the in the experience here, maybe you're adding your responsibilities. In the responsibilities, if you check here, you can try to get those responsibilities again as per the requirement. If you check any company, you see here maybe what they're adding here. Okay, bachelor's in architecture engineering. Okay, so they want BIM software, example Revit. Okay, so maybe there are certain small companies who will not take your CVS ATS, but if you add keywords, that is better. So they want Revit, you added already, knowledge of building system, construction techniques, industry. So this is like, you can copy this one, the sentence. This kind of keywords maybe you can use. And one thing as per the ATS, sometimes if you're applying for any position, you need to change. If you see the requirement, as per the requirement, you need to check the responsibilities. You need to slightly update your profile and then apply. Only one CV cannot be applied for multiple positions. Okay. So if you have any doubts in this CV preparation, you can let me know. I will discuss.
Sir, what is ATS? Please briefly explains it.
Okay, one moment. See, we discussed, I think, previously. So there are certain softwares. Okay. for automatic, ATS means like I told you, like now you see I'm getting, I just posted about one freelancing job, for example. So I'm getting more and more messages. Okay. So it's difficult for me. I cannot, simply reply to each and every one. So I need a dedicated time for this one. Okay. I did. I tried to reply. Still, I got, you see, right now during the training itself, I got three messages. So now I need to check with them. I need to collect the data. Okay. Because I cannot interview all of them, right? It is not possible because I need to, for example, get these candidates for one client. So I just posted because I'm not using ATS, kind of thing now. Okay. I just posted on LinkedIn. So I'm just doing this work manually. Okay. So I'm getting their CVs. I'm asking them. I'm just doing some discussion with them. And then if they're okay, because some people, whatever I'm getting here, they are messaging me and they are like not related to this job. So I cannot reply them. Okay. It's difficult because I have the pressure now, for example, to get these three candidates. Okay. So manually I cannot do. So I can maybe create one link and I can tell them I can create some, responsibilities in ATS. So it's like software. Okay. Basically ATS is what, it's a software which will check the CVs, and whichever the CV is correct, we will get those. Whichever are not suitable, automatically it will get rejected. Okay. So it's like automated system for CV checking. Okay. So manually the people will not check, automatically the computer system or the software will check. Okay. So if your CVs get selected, so that is why I told you your CV will be getting selected based on keywords. Okay. About the positions the companies are hiring. But personally, if you, for example, do message to any person, and if you're getting, your CV selected based on any reference, that is something different. Okay. Any other things we have? So once
How
you,
many
Hmm,
pages?
yes, how many?
How many pages should be there in CV?
See, nowadays one page is enough. For fresher, you can arrange all the things in, one page. ATS CV sample, if you check, one page is enough. So in one page, you can try to, include each and everything. You have your position, about yourself, personal information, skills, software, languages, interest, certificate, education, experience, everything you have just in one CV. Okay. And I think this is a good sample also. Okay. No need to create two to three, pages. Here also, if you check personal projects, education, work experience, maybe about yourself, languages, interest. So you can try to, check in this way, where everything is getting fit into one page. Yes. Any other things? Okay. So once you added, for example, all the software skills, you can maybe mention here. Okay. Software skills, recap, Okay, you can mention maybe other softwares, whatever you're learning, for example. Okay, so once you added all of the software skills, okay, in the other things you can add education, in the personal experience, to you can describe these things and to add the responsibilities. Okay, so you can use chat gpt. So if I just search for one job, for example here, and if I check for any modeler, kind of job, if I see the responsibilities, I can copy all of these roles and responsibilities, I can paste into chat gpt. Okay, so like that, you can try to post at least 10 jobs responsibilities into chat gpt. You can paste, and then you can say there like, I want the, you know you can say there like, you can assume that I work in these companies, and as per my experience, try to create some responsibilities to be added in my cv. So then you can take the points whatever you have. Okay, you feel that it's related to you, because the keywords will be added. So you can maybe again type in chat gpt that you can consider that, you know consider the keywords to be added as a ats friendly cv or something. Then those things you can add in. Okay, in the responsibilities. So I hope the cv, theme, if I check here which one I took, this one is also good. You can check a resume, summary, experience, education, certification, personal info, skills, the softwares. You can maybe skills, you can see, you can add maybe separate, like skills and software skills to maybe separate, or software or skills like that. And then languages. I think this one I took. So this is also good here. Skills, software, you can check here. So here in skill, you can add maybe communication skills. You can maybe add coordination skills. You can add maybe uh, technical skills. Okay, IT skills, or maybe BIM skills, many things. Okay, you can add, and this one you can create. And this separate software, if you create, this is better. I think this theme is better. So where you're adding everything into one page. Okay, if you have any questions, we can discuss for today. So I hope, so you see here, I told you one thing. The jobs are there internally, jobs are there for freshers also, but always don't apply for the job by considering yourself as a fresher. Don't, if you say to the company like, I am a fresher, okay, I don't have any experience, then it will be difficult. You should say, I just, I already work on the projects. Okay, so many companies internally are having vacancies. That is what I said you, whenever you're looking to apply for the jobs here, many new companies are getting added here. Okay, so when you're applying for any job, okay, so you should not look for the location, position, anything. Okay, first you should try to, you know apply. If you get the call, attend the interview and get the offer, then you can think of, after getting the offer letter, then you can think whether to join or not. Initially you should not take any, you know kind of decision whether to give interview or no. Okay, nothing will happen if you give interview. Okay, do one thing. Today you can try to create, anyone, you can try to complete this cv, or else let's see, I will save this one. If you have any questions, again tomorrow we can discuss, and we will start with the portfolio tips. Okay. Let's continue tomorrow. I'll close.